Now, we only have America's Most Wanted and America's biggest rap star ever here in the studio. You know who I'm talking about, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Evening, Snoop.
Bow wow, what's happening?
Bow wow wow, yippee-yay. How you doing? Is this your first time over here?
Yeah, it's my first time in London. It's cool, though.
How are they treating you?
I had a little minor problem at the Milestone Hotel when I first got here. So everybody in London, don't go to the Milestone Hotel because they do bad business.
They won't now, no. Now, I know we can't talk about it because you know, you're not allowed to talk about anything like this because you're undergoing on $1 million bail at the moment, aren't you?
Exactly.
An accessory to murder charge, is that it?
Oh yeah, the album. Yeah. The album is good.
Now we can't talk about that. We can't talk about that because it's sub judice and you know it's all Snoop. It's other stuff. Let's talk about your record. Now this is not going to be anything new to you, Snoop. Let me just say first that I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of hip hop. Always have been for a long time. It won't be anything new to ask you all of these accusations that I read a lot of them today about gangster rap, about the extreme violence, about the sexism. So let's talk about that a bit. What do you say to people who say that gangster rap glorifies violence?
I say to those people, you know, rap isn't made for you if you got to say something negative and criticism about it. I mean, it's nothing but expression. It's just art. As an actor does a movie such as Al Pacino and kills up a lot of people in the movie, that's what I do on my music. I take care of my acting as far as laying this music down, because my music is how they portray their movies. This is just the art form, and that's all I'm doing, expressing myself. And there shouldn't be no negative comments about it when it's from the heart and it's art, you know what I'm saying? Respect it. If you don't like it, don't listen to it, because it's not made for you.
Thing is, though, that's true. Obviously, you can always turn off. You don't have to listen. You don't have to watch. But it's selling a lot. This is a really, really big seller. Now, you come from Long Beach, don't you?
Exactly.
In California. Now, is that a really rough area? Is that like a 9 out of a 10 on the police scale?
It's like about a 9 3/4.
Yeah.
It could get you a 10 every once in a while. Now,
we've been used to people like NWA, straight out of Compton and things, and over here in Europe, and they were sold a lot in Europe too. People have said that, you know, gangster rap was portraying what's happening in the ghetto.
Exactly.
That's all that you're doing. Now, the thing is, though, you're reaching a lot of people. You know, this album is the biggest seller, the fastest seller ever, I think, in a hip-hop rap record. Do you feel that you want to go like Ice Cube now is going out to schools and teaching kids, hey, shooting each other is not a good thing?
I mean, as far as my game plan with the community, I'm not following nobody's footsteps. It's trying to, you know, hey, kids, don't do this, don't do that. My music is showing them a way of opportunity to raise up out of that situation on its own, saying that you don't have to be negative your whole life. You could turn it around and do something such as rap, because rap to me, when it first started off, was never this big. It was small and tiny, but the level where I'm at now is letting me know that these little kids can, you know what I'm saying, do something more productive with themselves rather than shoot up each other. And I wouldn't want to bring it to them with don't do this, don't do that. I'd rather show them the realism with it on my music. That way they'll know it straight from the heart. But
Snoop, though, and obviously when you go on television and when you go on the radio, when you go into interviews, you can give your point across. But how do kids get, though? And I see a lot of kids in London who are living a long way from South Central LA.
Exactly.
But I see a lot of these kids who are really affected by the gangster rap stance and who stand and it's like, hey, I'm macho. And I know that in the ghetto, that, you know, to prove to be a man, you've got to be hard. You know, you've got to stand up for yourself and your family. But how did these kids get to your music? I hope I'm making myself clear. It's like
this. It's like a movie. They are interested in this movie that's going on, and this movie is my album and my rap career, because the media's blown it so much out of proportion. It's like a movie to them. They hearing about Snoop Dogg over here, hearing about him over there. They hearing him on the radio over here, seeing him on the video. Now it's like a movie to them. They want to know exactly what goes down with me, so they rush to the store and buy the CD and get a better understanding. When I come out here to Europe and get in contact with them and do shows like this and be on the radio, because now they really feeling me, because I'm coming and giving it to them direct rather than reading about it. You can hear it straight from the dog's mouth.
Did you bring Dr. Dre along with you tonight?
No, Dre stayed at the house. He had work to do. This is my solo career. You know, I brought the dog pound with me, though.
Yeah. Are you doing a gig later tonight?
Yeah, we're doing something at the Equinox. It should be real dope.
Do you get to meet people over here?
Yeah, I met a few DJs, a few, you know, women, few, you know, just a lot of different people. I mean, people that I wouldn't think they would listen to my music, but it's cool, though.
And how is that for you? Like, there you go, making this extreme music over in America, and over here in Europe, people are digging it and people are understanding what you're saying.
It's just telling me that rap will never die, and people trying to say it's gonna die, they just keeping it alive, because as long as you criticize something and keep it in the media, you're making people want to get it. Controversy sells.
How much is there, I don't know if you want to tell me about this, but how much is there from the record company? So that film CV4 and the joke about, you know, that, hey, Snoop, be more militant, be more controversial, it'll sell more records. How much is that true for you?
That's true on other labels, but as far as Death Row Records is concerned, no one tells me what to write about, what not to write about. Death Row Records is a family. When I feel that I'm confident about this concept, I let people on the label hear it. If they feel it's strong enough and we all agree, we do it. And sometimes they don't feel comfortable with it and I do, we go along with it. Sometimes when they don't feel comfortable about it and I do, we don't go through with it. It's a family thing, it's off and on, but the main thing is this. When I'm rapping solo, it's my career, so I make my decisions. I can't have no record company telling me, Snoop, rap this way, rap that way. Then it wouldn't be real. I rap about what I know and what I feel, and that's just that.
Okay, women, we've got to talk about the ladies. I'll have millions of ladies tomorrow who'll kill me in the office if I don't ask you about it. There's a lot of imagery of women. Some people say it's sexist, it's biatch, it's hoe, it's all those things. Come on, Steve, level with us. What's it about?
I mean, when I speak on calling a woman a bitch, I'm calling a woman a bitch for the reasons of maybe I do a show tonight, right? And when the show is over, it's like 30 women at my room. 4 or 5 of them just want an autograph and, you know, hi, nice to meet you, bye.
Yeah.
6 or 7 of them, I just want a picture for my, you know. Then about the rest of them, they don't know nothing about me, but they want to have sex with me and want to do all this so crazy type of thing with me and don't know nothing about me. So I consider that a bitch or a hoe because you laying yourself down, you selling your body short and don't know nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't play yourself cheap like that. Be a woman and have some class about yourself. If it were more women like that, there wouldn't be no reason for me to rap like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure. Besides, you're a man with a long-term relationship, aren't you?
As well. And as well, bring the camera closer. Come on over here. I have a woman manager, I have a grandmother, and I have a mother, and I love them all. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I got a woman, so it's all good. So, I mean, it ain't no hate thing towards women. I love women. It's just those that act like hoes and conduct themselves like I just explained to you. Those are who I don't care for.
Hang on a minute. Bring the camera over here a bit. Hang on a minute. I got a mother and I got a grandmother, and I love them too. Okay? Listen, Snoop, it's excellent to meet you. What's the future for you? I mean, how much is this murder rap hanging over your life and changing your life, and what is the future for you?
The future for Snoop Dogg is to make this Doggy Style album sell 10 million records worldwide, to put on a hell of a tour that'll last about 6 months, go around the world on this side of the world, back to the U.S., touch my people, feel my people, give my people what they want, come conversate with them, autographs, pictures, just be intact with my people, be unlike other rappers. You know, I want to come out here and people to have a relationship with me. I want, you know what I'm saying? If you buying my music, you should know about me. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be buying my music and you listen to it and you feel bad because you hear something on the news or read something and you feel bad about me and then don't want to listen to it no more. It shouldn't be like that. You should understand the whole concept of buying this tape or buying this CD, then you will understand me more and enjoy it. Because it's nothing but music, it's an art form, and that's what people got to understand, it's nothing but music.
This, of course, is the album I was talking about.
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style. You had it from the man himself. Listen, say what you like about Snoop Doggy Dogg, but now that you've met him, I hope that you agree with me because, hey, I want to ask those questions too. He's spreading the positive vibe, I think.
Exactly, that's why I'm over here today in London, chilling. Okay. Positive.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And have a good gig tonight.
I will.
Okay, Gin and Juice, you want to talk about it? It's your video.
Yeah, we finna fall into this next video. Gin and Juice, my second single. It's real fly. I'm rolling down the street smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Check it out. 9-4, Doggy Style. Biatch.